Namaste to everyone. I am thankful to the INERTIA Foundation for extending me the honor of valedictory address of this conclave. Conclaves like this bring all the leading experts in the hydropower professional together and pool their experiences for betterment of the sector. These are also useful to the young professional to learn from the experts. Hydropower development is very close to my heart, not only professionally since I have been associated with the hydropower sector for more than 36 years, but also because I have witnessed the overall development of hydropower projects bring to the far-flung and remote areas. Hydropower is a clean, green, sustainable and also a cheap source of power in the long term. In last couple of years, there has a sea change in our approach towards hydropower. Even 5 years back, nobody would have talked about targeting 100 gigawatt capacity by 2027. That is more than doubling what we have achieved in last 75 years. Now everybody, be it the policy makers or even general public, realizes the importance of hydropower. One of the greatest challenges in the current century is ensuring the availability of low carbon, affordable and secure energy. Hydropower has been and can continue to be a substantial contributor towards meeting this challenge. Although the hydropower industry exhibited significant growth over the past century, the factors that led to its historical growth rates are different than the contemporary opportunities and challenges. Changes and trends in the power sector have forced a fresh look on the future role for hydropower. Higher penetration of solar coupled with coal power plant requirements contribute to a changing generation mix. An increasing need to integrate variable generation resources such as solar and wind has led to greater demand for grid flexibility and balancing services. Hydropower generation and pump storage hydro provide these much needed services due to their consistent availability and their capability for rapid response to change in demand. To achieve the target of 100 plus gigawatt, we need to improve our project implementation capabilities. Rarely we have seen these projects getting completed on time. Development of hydro projects is not an easy job. It is a multidisciplinary and multi-authority enterprise where active and effective involvement of state government is of utmost requirement. We also need to simplify the approval process for hydro projects. Hydro projects go through a long and winding approval process. Often, the delays are on minor issues, but they have great impact on the financial viability of these projects. These delays make developers wary of the sector. To fast track the hydro power development process, it is essential that all stakeholders are on the same page. Hydropower projects should be seen in a broader perspective and a considered view may be taken while granting various clearances. There is almost nil long-term adverse environmental impact. The ambitious target of achieving 1000 gigawatt of hydropower can be achieved, and for that we will need to focus on northeastern region. Any region has total hydro potential of around 58 gigawatt and 90% of this is still untapped. I would like to draw the attention towards the issue of water security also. If we have to continue on the path of the development of water security, cannot be left behind. We should seriously contemplate building at least one big reservoir project in each of the major river basins. This will ease out the stress on the water resources while augmenting the much needed hydropower capacity pump storage. hydropower plants, despite their inherent capacity to meet grid flexibility needs, are yet to become attractive in the country, as the ancillary market for the peaking power and the grid management is not yet fully mature. Inherent market and regulatory challenges must be overcome to realize hydropower potential to improve the grid flexibility and facilitate integration of the various generation resources. The full valuation, optimization and compensation for hydropower generation and ancillary services in power markets have not been financially compensated in today's market framework. Although I am sure that this will happen sooner than later. The increasing integration of renewable sources like solar and wind provides significant potential for hydropower to prosper, and there are immense opportunities for the sector to fully capitalize on it. I must say that the challenge is big and time is short, but with the efforts from all concerned, we are capable enough to turn a new chapter in the development of hydropower. A lot of discussion is going on in the Ministry of Power, and I just want to inform to all our participants here that Honorable Secretary Power Government of India has visited number of projects during very short time of his joining in the Ministry of Power. Even our Honorable Minister has visited just a week back to our Pakaldul project, and then further visited this Kishan Ganga Gurez dam site. And just you see the challenges in hydropower. At the same time, he saw what the development has taken place in the remote area and the people benefited there. And the challenges in the hydropower is now known to everyone, and the NHPC has proven it in 24 locations, since we have already made the hydropower projects, and almost 4 or 5 projects we have made and handed over to state the different governments in Bhutan and Nepal. And we are working at a very challenging area in Subansiri, then Parvati, Pakaldul, Kiru, and number of projects is going to come. So everybody has now the interest in the hydropower development. Reason being that they want that it is not only the development of the hydropower, but it is a great development of the areas where the projects are being done, and the clean and green energy with the blending of solar and wind. The hydro is the only solution for the grid stability and the regular supply of power. I am thankful that Mr. Iyer, the day I joined as a NHPC, rather I was just selected for the CMD post. He talked number of times to me. He has visited the office even during the COVID period. He is talking to the various forum and talking to our experts in NHPC, outside the NHPC, who are associated with the hydropower. And really, Mr. Iyer is doing a great job for the hydropower development in the country, which ultimately going for the water security, flood control, at the same time clean and green energy. I am thankful that Mr. Iyer is doing a great job for the country. With this, once again, thanks to everyone.